At 90, I still haven't caught a cold in over 30 years. That's how Harold Whitmore began our conversation. His voice was calm, steady, like someone who had nothing to prove, only something to share. I met Harold in a quiet town in Oregon. No personal trainer, no supplements, just a simple home, a sturdy chair, and a body that defies every expectation we've come to accept about aging. "People tell me I'm lucky," he said with a gentle laugh. "But luck doesn't get you out of bed without pain. Habits do." Harold isn't a former athlete or a health guru. He's a retired school principal who spent most of his life helping kids spell words like resilience and discipline. And now, he lives those very words. What's his secret? Not one, but 5 simple daily movements, done quietly, consistently, and with reverence for the body that's carried him for 9 decades. No gym, no equipment, just commitment. He looked me in the eye and said, "Aging doesn't steal your strength overnight. It happens the moment you stop believing your body still matters." And that hit me. This video isn't just about exercises. It's a story about choosing to move, breathe, and live with intention, even when the world tells you to slow down. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss these timeless health insights. And as we journey through Harold's daily practices, leave a comment below with one if you're ready to give your body the care it still deserves. Let's begin. Exercise 1. The Spine Awakening Ritual. Hoi Sin Kot Song Moi Sang. Before Harold ever gets out of bed, before his feet touch the floor or he speaks a single word, he begins with what he calls a sacred 3-minute ritual. "I don't jump out of bed like I used to at 40, he chuckled. "Now, I begin by reminding my body it's still alive." Lying flat on his back, Harold slowly turns his head left, then right, gently activating the nerves along his neck. No rushing, no forcing, just breath and presence. Then, he brings his knees toward his chest and hugs them softly. "Like I'm cradling my own spine," he explained. He rocks side to side, letting his back relax into the mattress. This isn't just stretching, it's communication. It's Harold saying to his body, "I see you, I need you." To most people, it may look trivial, but to Harold and to science, it's profound. A study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that seniors who practice daily spinal mobilization experience better balance, fewer falls, and increased clarity of thought throughout the day. Why? Because your spine isn't just bones. It's the central highway for every nerve in your body. If it wakes up tense and sluggish, everything downstream, digestion, movement, thinking, suffers. And the truth is, most falls in seniors happen within an hour of waking, often because they rise too fast with tight joints and low blood pressure. This ritual solves that. Harold has done this every day since age 52. "It's not a workout, it's a conversation," he told me. "A moment of respect between me and my body." He ended by saying, "You can't build strength on a shaky foundation. This is how you start steady." If you're watching this and believe your mornings deserve more care, comment below with yes to let your body know it still matters. Exercise 2. The Magic Chair Routine. Strength from the Seat of Life. "When I could no longer rise from a chair without groaning," Harold said, "I realized it wasn't just about my legs. It was about my independence slipping away." It started small, just a soft tremble in his thighs when reaching for a cabinet, a hesitance when getting up from the couch. He didn't feel sick, but something essential was eroding. That's when Harold turned to an ordinary kitchen chair, not for sitting, but for saving his strength. Each morning, he plants his feet firmly on the floor, sits upright, and lifts one leg slowly, holding it for a few seconds, then gently lowering it. No rush, no weights, just gravity and grit. Then he moves to his arms, extending them straight out in front of him, lifting them slowly 10 times with full control. "I'm not trying to be an athlete," he said. "I'm trying to remember how to rise on my own." It takes less than 5 minutes. And yet, within weeks, Harold noticed real change. He got out of bed faster, stopped reaching for walls to balance, and could carry groceries again without wobbling. But the biggest shift was emotional. "I felt capable again," he smiled. This isn't just anecdotal. Studies from the journals of gerontology show that regular seated leg and arm exercises improve lower body strength in seniors and reduce fall risk by more than 30%. To Harold, the chair is no longer a place of rest. It's a daily proving ground. "Our bodies don't need to be punished," he said. "They need to be reminded. Every lift tells my muscles, you're still needed. Every breath tells my brain, we're still here." If you've ever doubted the power of a chair, try it tomorrow. And if you believe this matters, comment "chair" below. Let's keep moving. Exercise 3. The 4-7-8 breath, healing from the inside out. At age 68, Harold faced something he couldn't explain. He wasn't sick, yet he wasn't well. His body felt heavy, his digestion slowed, and a fog clouded his mind. Blood tests were normal. His doctor said he was fine. But deep down, Harold knew something wasn't right. "I wasn't tired," he told me. "I was drained." Then he discovered something that changed his life. Not a pill, not a treatment, but a breath. The 4-7-8 technique. Inhale through the nose for 4 seconds, hold for 7. Exhale through the mouth for 8. At first, Harold was skeptical. How could breathing make a difference? But that night, he sat quietly on the edge of his bed, closed his eyes, and tried. He repeated the cycle 4 times, and something unexpected happened. My shoulders softened. My heart slowed. My thoughts, which were racing for days, finally calmed. He kept at it. 4 cycles every morning. 4 cycles every night. Within a month, Harold noticed deeper sleep, calmer mornings, and fewer digestive issues. Even through cold winters and flu seasons, he remained untouched. "I wasn't just surviving," he said. "I was healing." The science is solid. This breathing method activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for rest, repair, and digestion. It lowers cortisol, regulates hormones, and increases oxygen delivery to the body's vital systems. But for Harold, it's more than biology. "It's the moment I return to myself," he said. "Each inhale tells me I'm still strong. Each exhale releases fear I didn't know I was holding." And in those quiet minutes, breath by breath, he reclaimed control. If you're still with us and you believe your breath holds more power than you thought, comment "breathe" below. Let's keep going, gently and intentionally. Exercise 4. Walking as medicine, reclaiming time, step by step. Harold used to think walking was just a way to get from one place to another, hardly worth considering exercise. That changed at 65, when the world around him began to feel heavier. "My body ached, but worse, my days felt smaller," he told me. "Like I was watching life from the sidelines." So, one quiet morning, Harold did something he hadn't done in years. He laced up his shoes, and walked. No phone, no destination. Just him, the rhythm of his breath, and the sound of his feet on the pavement. It was 5 minutes, that's all. But something stirred inside him. I didn't walk for my body that day. I walked for my spirit. 5 minutes turned to 10. 10 became 15. Rain or shine, Harold showed up for those walks like they were appointments with himself. And what started as motion became medicine. He stood taller, thought clearer. His knees ached less, his digestion improved. The clutter in his mind lifted, step by gentle step. Science agrees. A study from the British Journal of Sports Medicine shows that just 20 minutes of walking can lower inflammation in older adults. Another from Stanford found walking outdoors boosts cognitive clarity and creative thinking. But Harold doesn't need studies. He feels it. Walking reminds my body it's still alive. It's not about burning calories. It's about reclaiming space. He smiles during his walks, not because he's already happy, but because smiling while walking makes him feel that way. That one small act helps soothe the vagus nerve and lowers blood pressure naturally. Harold's advice? Don't wait to feel better to go outside. Go outside to feel better. If you've been feeling stuck, emotionally or physically, type "walk" in the comments and let your feet take the lead. One step is all it takes. Exercise 5. The hand-opening ritual. Quiet strength in your fingers. There's a moment in aging no one warns you about, Harold said softly. Not when your knees ache or your back tightens, but when your hands stop listening. He was 74 when he dropped his keys 3 times in 1 week. Once, he almost locked himself out of the house. At first, I blamed clumsiness, he told me. But deep down, I knew. It was my grip. My hands and my brain were falling out of sync. That quiet realization hit hard, because hands are more than limbs. They're symbols of independence. So Harold began a ritual, simple, almost silly at first glance. Each morning, before touching a toothbrush or a coffee mug, he stretches his fingers wide open like rays of light. Then slowly, he curls them into a firm fist, holds it for 5 seconds, releases, repeats 10 times. No tools, no weights, just focus. After a few days, his fingers tingled. After a few weeks, they strengthened. He could hold his pen without shaking, grip a jar with confidence, button his shirt without hesitation. But more than that, he felt capable again. Research supports what Harold experienced. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that simple hand-strengthening movements improve grip stability, reduce arthritis pain, and even enhance neurological connection between brain and hand. More importantly, grip strength has been identified as a key predictor of longevity and quality of life in seniors. Harold puts it best. Our hands feed us, dress us, hold the people we love. When they grow weak, it's not just function we lose, it's identity. Now, each morning, he greets his hands with gratitude. 5 minutes, 10 movements, and a quiet promise. You still matter. If you're still watching and believe small things create big change, comment "hands" below. Because strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Conclusion: the quiet power of daily devotion. As our conversation came to a close, I asked Harold one final question. If you could go back and tell your younger self just one thing, what would it be? He didn't hesitate. I'd say this: aging isn't the end of health. It's the beginning of a different kind of strength, one that doesn't rely on muscle, youth, or speed, but on attention, consistency, and care. Looking back over 90 years of life, Harold didn't credit his well-being to luck, genetics, or some secret supplement. He credited it to 5 simple, consistent choices, done not with urgency, but with devotion. The spinal awakening, the magic chair routine, the 4-7-8 breath, the daily walk, and the hand-opening ritual. Not one of them flashy, none requiring a gym or a trainer. Just 5 quiet ways to say, I still care for this body. I'm still showing up. And that's the true lesson. Health in old age isn't built in dramatic moments. It's restored in small repetitions. And every time you choose to breathe intentionally, rise with care, stretch your fingers, or take that walk, you're not just adding years to your life. You're adding life to your years. So, wherever you are, however old you feel, start small. Start today. If this message resonates with you, comment below with the word begin. Let's build a community that reclaims strength together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Every week, we bring stories, science, and support made just for you. Thank you for watching. And remember, you're not just aging, you're still living.